Hey everybody, this is Benny, and today we're going to go over a newer gun for you. Smith & Wesson 2.0 there, M&P metal carry comp, and got the box. It comes with 2 magazines, not 3 but 2, which is better than 1, but it would be nice if it would have been 3. And I want to show you, obviously I've opened this already, but one of the things that did come with it that I thought was pretty slick was this cleaning kit that they had. A little clamshell, nylon clamshell, open her up. Got some brushes in there, some jags, maybe a bristle brush. You can put it all together on the rod here. It's threaded, and some patches that came with it. I thought that was kind of cute little deal. Along with that, it comes with the grip inserts, the different plates for the red dot, because it is cut for a red dot. And in this package there are multiple screws for the different lengths for the different kinds of optics you can put on there. So that's pretty much everything that came in the box, besides the ubiquitous lock and information, the paperwork and whatnot. Cardboard box. Like I said, 2 mags. They are 17 round mags. So you get 17 plus 1 in the gun, not too shabby. And then the gun itself. Gun's unloaded, safe, always safe. It comes with M&P's really nice finish on here. I love the look of that. It's a beautiful looking gun. The cuts in the slides are incredibly aggressive, futuristic looking. They're sweet. I really do like that. The gun looks great. It feels great in the hand. It's the right size for me. I think they make some models even shorter than this, similar to it. I don't know if the comp or not, but I thought that they did. And then they make, or the ports, I should say, not the comp. There's a comp model. It comes with a tritium front night sight, serrated back, cut for the red dot. It has a chamber indicator slot there in the barrel. Their 2.0 trigger, and then this stippling on these plastic plates that they have here, front and back, which I really like them. I think they're incredibly aggressive. They don't tear up your hand. They feel really good in your hand. I don't mind that they don't have anything on the sides here. I've never found that the texturing on the side panels of a 1911 or otherwise was what helped me hold the gun. That's just my opinion. I've always liked to have the grip on the front and the back. So on a metal gun, a traditional metal gun, you'd have so many lines per inch of jaggedness here on the front and the back. That's what holds my hand in place, I believe. That's just me. The metal aluminum frame is amazing. It's I like a metal gun. I'm more traditional that way. Having a metal gun is something that it works for me. It moves me. But as you know, for me, the port is kind of the big deal, and it cuts through. The hole is through the slide and then in the barrel. It's one big port. 9mm. I think that really makes it a lot easier to shoot, without a doubt. And we'll maybe see that here. We're going to take it out here a little bit later and shoot it. You guys can tell me what you think. I have shot this gun prior to this. Had no problems with it. Can shoot it very, very quickly. It's a workhorse. It hasn't had any malfunctions to date, any problems like that. And I've enjoyed it. Like I said, the only thing that I would take away from this gun is that it is striker fired and it is a 9mm. A long time ago, Smith & Wesson used to make double action, single action pistols, and they were amazing. They're highly collectible today. If you see them out there, grab them. Unfortunately, they don't make them anymore, but they are fantastic firearms. That's the world we live in, is a striker fired world. I was hoping as I get older that they would go back to more of the hammer fired guns, but we'll see. I don't know what it would take to make a gun this size and this layout into a hammer-fired double action, single action, but I would love to see them do that. So one of the other things I was going to do is just tear it apart for you as best I can on camera. I think the M&P, you could probably see this anywhere. They all do it very similar, if not exactly the same. There's a little tool here in the handle. Pull that out, and you take your panels apart. And then down inside of here, you probably won't be able to get it on the shot right now. There's a little lever. It's yellow in this case, and you press that down, and then you have to take your lever here, and she's tough. Get that flipped down in the down position, and then the gun comes apart. Spring, tilting barrel, slide, frame. Pretty simple, easy to clean that way, easy to put back together. Of note as well, what they did is they put a little pad here into the frame for over travel. I think that's a performance center upgrade there, which I can get back to once I put the gun back together. And the next thing I noticed on the slide was they really smoothed out the safety detent here for the firing pin block and the firing pin. These parts are really, really smooth looking, and I think that that's more than likely what contributes to this trigger being as nice as it is. Those parts are really nice looking. I don't think there's any like said finishing on them. You can buy aftermarket Glock ones. I know I've tore apart many Glocks, and I know the Gen 5s have done some upgrades to these very parts to try and make it, you know, a better trigger. And I think it works. It's just a minor little detail, taking off any edges there, and that finish, polishing it up, and I think that helps with the trigger. Could be that I'm wrong, but I noticed that when I took it apart the first time. So to put it back together, barrel, tilting barrel from the High Power. John Moses Browning helped design that. Everybody uses it to this day. Put the spring back in. Back on your rails. I lock it back, lever back. You reach down there and put that back with your finger, or take a tool and put it back in, or use the tool that comes with it. And grip back together. Whoop! Slippery devil for me. Like that. This one goes in from the top. And then just, there we go. And then turn it. Slick thing about this, it reminded me of the Wilson Combat mag weld, they call it, for the Beretta. In that case, there's a pin that goes through the grip that comes out, and it's a beveled piece of I think it's aluminum with texturing and whatnot that they came up with, and I think it does work for putting the mags in, because as you come back, you know, you're gonna kind of come in and you overshoot that. I don't know if Smith had the same idea, or Bill Wilson saw that and added it to his Beretta, or what, as just a deal to get you to spend more money. But I think they work. They make the Berettas look really nice, and I thought that's what it reminded me of there. Drop the slide and trigger, and the trigger's really nice. Reset. It's audible, low audible, and I don't really feel it, but I know it's there. I'm not as sensitive as some of the other great shooters out there probably, but it is a nice trigger. It's not spongy. It's crisp. And like I said, I have shot this before, and I like this trigger on this gun. I've shot quite a few Glocks, and this is definitely a better trigger than what comes on a Glock. So we're going to head on out to the range, shoot it up, and see what you guys think about it. See how this port performs on camera for you. See if I can get any speed built up and really let the gun go and see what she'll do. So we'll see you out at the range. Hey everybody, we're going to go put her through her paces here, shoot her up a little bit and see how she performs. We'll just start by putting them on the target and checking out what I can do here at 10 yards and catching that, you know, the muzzle rise. I'm going to be shooting my my hand loads, of course. They're 115 grain round nose Berry's plated bullet. And like I said before, I think they're doing right around 1,200 feet per second, somewhere in that range. So we're going to give her a whirl here on paper first and see what she does. All right, let's go check out and see what they look like. All right, here we are at the target, everybody. 10 yards freehand. I got a few in the black there. Threw a few up high, a couple down low, but that's on me. Worked out pretty well. It's a mild recoil. It's not a whole lot of muzzle flip. It's easy to shoot. Probably need to practice more myself, but really like the way the gun worked. It's plenty accurate at 10 yards for what it's doing. So we're gonna go back now and we'll shoot some steel and some other stuff and see what we can see with it. All right, we're back for another round. We'll give her a try. Got some bottles out there and we'll see what we can do. See how many times I can miss. Anyway, we'll see if you can watch the front of that gun, see if she's hopping around a lot on me, or what you think about that port. I think it works. I think they're great at a tribute to any firearm, but we'll see what we can do here. That last one scooted. That was pretty good. All right, that's pretty fun. Let's try another mag. I know I hit that first one, but it must have been high. She still got some in there. Let's see if we can hit her or not again. She was dancing and spinning. That was pretty cool. Well, that was a lot of fun, guys. M&P Performance Center, carry comp. I don't know, I like it. I think it lives up to the hype. It's a sweet shooter. It's easy to shoot. You can get shots back on target really fast, and she's pretty. So thanks for watching, and keep your powder dry, right, Penny?
That's right, Benny.